Birthmark I mean say and I say oh birthmark ni bia. Abua bi wo wiase a ono ni wiase obaye no or the birthmark and the baye. Ono what the biggest birthmark
now with Papa just birth or all marks.
Marks yeah can
yes,
once
all marks. Very good. Now there's a particular animal that comes with the biggest, greatest birthmarks in the whole of the universe. The man of God is going to let us know, I hope. Now, that is the animal to use to undertake all directions concerning any mark that you have, pre-birth, post-birth.
Abuabe, Mami Chile
The suspense will linger on for some time. Let's go.
Next. Did you say time up? Floor says it's time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's drop it here. Let me give the directions.
Yes, Papa.
Everybody say snail.
Wow.
Have you seen the birthmark?
Yes, Papa.
Where is it?
The shell.
The shell. So what will you do with it?
You have to tell us, Papa.
If the sign is ominous and that sign is positive, what you do is that you get honey. The snail is not part, the animal is not part, it is the shell that you use. You get the snail shell, crush it and dry it into powder, mix it with honey, and then use it as part of your cream.
Wow.
Positive ominous sign. So be a snail shell powder. If it is negative, you do two things. Soak the snail in oil overnight. Snail itself, the entire snail. If it is negative, you don't remove the snail. Together with the shell, soak it in oil. Pray over it concerning the sign that you have seen. You can go into a day's fasting, 3 days fasting, whatever it is. When you pray about it, I said you should put it in oil. So if you are fasting for a day, 3 days, 7 days, however it is. So we are looking at a very simple sign of death ahead of you, showing up in your face, and you've diagnosed it. So what should you do? And these are things that can show up at any time in your life. They may not be there permanently. They may just show up probably for 3 days, for 1 week, or for 6 months, just giving you a traffic.
It's a sign. This is about
to happen to you. Put a snail in oil. Pray over it for the period you are fasting. When you are done, take the oil, pour it out, and remove the snail. Either in the night or when the sun is at zenith, pray to God that by reason of the direction the man of God, Pastor Obed, has given you, at another time, I have a message on snails.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to teach you on, and this is why you have to use snails and all of that.
There's a whole, I don't know if it's online, but it was a Tarry Night message.
A Tarry Night message on snails.
Yes.
And what you do with snail for longevity. I taught that.
A lot of it.
So you understand why I gave that direction. When you put salt, now you're understanding it. So on matters of premature death, bad omens and evil, snail, the moment the sap is out and you take that and you put it in your bathing water and you do it for a period, it's cancelled. A break-in. But now, concerning an omen of a birthmark, remove the snail, take it to a fourth junction, and then pray to God when the sun is at zenith or at midnight. Ask God to favor you and overthrow that omen. With your right leg, crush the snail. Come back and use the oil as your cream over it. Then if it has to do with death, then do the untimely death with snail and salt to get the foam. Put in water. When it dries up, I'm done. So I'll give you 3 directions.
Yes, Papa.
And all is with snail.
Yes, Papa.
So if it is positive, use the snail shell.
You grind it into
powder.
Use it to bath.
Mix it with your cream.
And then use it.
If it is a negative sign, put it in oil, and then crush it after the period of your fasting, and then use the oil as your cream. If it is untimely death, put the snail on salt, let it foam, collect the foam, add it to your water and bath. So it is only on untimely death. And remember that anybody that has been following us on Sunsum Munsem and on Breakthrough Morning Devotion, I'm sure you have done directions against untimely death with snail, the snail foam. And when you are done, bath with it. There is a fourth one, but I would not talk about it here. Do these three. There are many things we are yet to talk about, but probably I will just have to turn off talking about birthmarks. I know that people would want to know, I have a mark on my leg. What does it mean? I have a mark on my back. What does it mean? They are just there. Probably I just have to write a book on that and then get it out so that you can go through and diagnose what exactly is happening. Those of you in CC, I expect a continuation in church. I will be teaching on this soon. All right.